Hey guys, I am going to be going over two new root words this week. The first one we're going to be going over is the root word of phone. Before I go on to the next slide and introduce you to the definition, go ahead and see if you can guess what this root word means. Think of a word that you might know that has PHON in it, and then think about what that word means. Okay, if you guessed sound, you guessed right. It actually means, as simple as that, just sound. It has to do with sound. So for our illustration, I went ahead and did a megaphone showing sound there. Some examples you might be familiar with are these words here. The first word is phonics, and I love that we included that word as the first one because phonics is what we use in the classroom to teach you all about the sounds of letters and those relationships between those letters. So phonics is how you learn how to read and pronounce words and all of that sort of thing. Our next example is microphone. So you probably know what a microphone is. A microphone makes a sound louder. A lot of singers and that sort of thing use these to make their singing louder at concerts. The next one is a telephone. A telephone is something we use to communicate. The next one is a symphony, and you might not know what this one is, and that's totally okay. It actually has to do with an orchestra. So an orchestra has to do with instruments, and those instruments make sound. So a symphony is a type of composition at an orchestra. A saxophone is an actual instrument that some people play, and then a megaphone is another way to make a sound louder. So some sentences to represent this root word phone, one would be that Jim played the saxophone at yesterday's talent show. So again, that's an instrument that some people choose to play, and it actually sounds really cool. And then another one was, in order to hear her better, she used a microphone. So some of these make sound louder, some of these just produce sound, some of these help communicate sound. Phonics and phonology and homophones, those are all sort of things that have to do with words and letters. So really cool. You can challenge yourself and try to think of another word that has this root word phone in it. Let us know if you think of one.